Good old 131k trade. But can't complain, right, when that's people's annual salary. And just sure enough, literally right after we got out, price actually reversed heavily just like this. So yeah, this is the power of understanding market mechanics. So if there's anything that I've learned from the market, it'll be this one thing. Top 5 book recommendations, we got Essentials of Forex Trading. Like, just look at this. Bro, oh my god. God created something so beautiful, just like this. Look at this. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. 360 view real quick. Right, Tuesday, 2nd June. Boom, a few days later, market absolutely collapsed. And this is like, I don't know, like my 10th time of predicting the stock market crash. Yo, what's up guys? So, I'm gonna start vlogging a lot more often just to give you a glimpse of my life outside of trading. You're going to see me talk more about like my live trades in these unfiltered videos. You're gonna see me hang out with my friends and just overall enjoying the fruits of my labor. You know, I've been slaving my ass off on the markets for like the past 7 years. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you my life now and just gonna document everything as usual. Anyways, we just finished a live trading session, right? So today, this was the bad boy trade that we have taken today, right? This was on GBP, JPY. It's called the beast for a reason. But before we dive into the trade, just check out this view, man. Like, man, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to be trading with this view every single day. I'm gonna show you like my bookshelf and give you some book recommendations for trading books in general very soon. But before I do that, I just want to walk you through quickly on this trade that I've taken on GP JPY. So once again, as usual, every single trade was documented live on my second channel, Brad Trades. Hold up, do you see that? Oh, Rowley, Daytona Jam. Okay, anyways, yeah, this trade made me around like 131k, nothing too crazy. I had days where I made 300k, 500k, but yeah, be humble, Brad. So anyways, let me just walk you through what happened right here. Okay, so this was taken during the London Q zone, all right? And you can see, once again, I just finished journaling, right? Because I was really just recording this entire live trading session from the entry. You can see the entry all the way till I exited the trade itself. And I just got the opportunity for the past 1 hour to like just sit here, give myself the time and space to like just introspect, right? To think about what I could have done better so that I can actually improve my edge. So yeah, this is my trading journal. This was the trade. Pretty much entered somewhere around here, and then we got out somewhere around here. And you can see this was my entry confluences itself. Imbalance, liquidity sweep, supply zone chain, higher time frame bearish buyers, London Q zone. I fundamentally believe that trading success is all about finding the right trade ideal at the right place at the right time. This means that you need to be able to formulate the correct trade bias, right? So that you can get the direction right. And you need to be trading at the right place at a high probability point of interest at a zone at the right time when liquidity has been swept, when there is a Q zone, when there's a surge in liquidity, surge in volatility in the market, so that price can actually have the fuel it needs to actually go down to the TP itself. But yeah, that's exactly what happened right here. If you look at this trade over here, price was heavily bearish on the higher time frame, right? Lower highs, lower lows, you know the drill. And obviously sellers are in control of price, so we should be looking for short. And then what happened is that you can see price rejected this demand zone multiple times, right? First time over here, second time over here. So we kind of know that, hey, this is a demand zone that there's gonna be a lot of buy orders, a lot of buying pressure. So we probably do not want to F with that demand zone, you know what I'm saying? So what happened right here was that price tried to go down to that same level again, but pretty much rejected, leaving behind this trail over here. And this trail is pretty much a form of imbalance, which I know that price is potentially going to fill up this week right here, right? Especially when there's such a huge amount of selling pressure, price tend to come down and fill up this week, fill up the remaining orders that we have down here, okay, or pending orders, whatever you like to call it. And on top of that, you can also see that we are actually part of this supply chain where price is respecting the previous supply zone, and it's just part of this chain reaction, right? You can see price reacted to this supply zone, price reacted again to this supply zone, and then you can see it's just clear as they just tell us that the sellers are in control of price. And yeah, and then price just continued going down. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to take advantage of this huge amount of selling pressure, selling momentum, and just ride it all the way down. So that's where I entered for a sell right here. Like, I would say this is about like 15 minutes, yeah, around 15 minutes into London session itself, right? So we got the London liquidity, the fuel, yes, the fuel that we need to actually drive price all the way down here. And then price came all the way down here. And at first I placed my take profit somewhere down here, but then I saw price reverse somewhere around here, and I was like, wait a minute. There might not be enough liquidity for price to continue going down. And if there's not enough liquidity for price to continue going down, I sure as hell do not want to be holding on to this trade just to see price reverse against me. So I decided to get out right there, right? Just close the position when price actually reversed. This could have been like, I don't know, like a 150K, 180K trade. But because I closed somewhere around here, guess what? It turned out to be just a good old 131K trade. But can't complain, right? When that's people's annual salary. And just sure enough, literally right after we got out, price actually reversed heavily just like this. So yeah, this is the power of understanding market mechanics. You're just going to be able to learn how to trade the market rather than trade your greed, rather than trade your ego, rather than trade your mental well-being. Right, so yeah, ended up, this is the entire trade, right? This is pretty much the entire journal itself. Did some little reflection over here. And yeah, fees are insane though. Look at the fees. Oh my God, like fees is actually insane when you are trading 3,000 lots, right? With such a humongous lot size. But anyways, that was the trade itself. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to show you guys like my little bookshelf, right? I'm very passionate about this, right? It's all about knowledge, right? Okay, but anyways, after this, I'm gonna go and get dinner, potentially gonna go and watch the sunset here in Singapore. So hopefully we can catch the sunset. Wait, I don't know whether you guys can see it, but there's a freaking eagle out there. Can you guys see it? Do you guys see the eagle? Oh my God, wait, how do I use this freaking DJI Osmo thing? Bro, come on, zoom in. Oh my God, you know what? I can't zoom in. I don't know how to zoom in. I'm a freaking boomer. But yeah, if you guys can see the eagle, comment down below, because like that's a sign for good luck. Oh, you see that right there, right there, right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Soaring in the sky, man. Just like my profits. Yeah, but after this, we're gonna go for a drive, and then we are going to go and get dinner and try to catch the sunset. But before I do, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me for this. Oh, what are the best trading books to read, Brad? What are your book recommendations? Because obviously I see you read a lot and you are a very wise young man. Well, my friend, here's the truth. Here's the truth, okay? You're not ready for this shit, but here's the truth. There is no trading book that is better than the market. I fundamentally believe that the market is the greatest mentor. The market is the best teacher you can possibly have. It taught me so much, right? All the losses that I've incurred taught me so much about the market, taught me so much about my trading strategy than any one of these books right here. So yeah, books didn't make me profitable. Books just allowed me to have a glimpse of how professional traders trade. So talking about that, if you guys are really like wondering what are the top 5 trading books that allow you to like just think like a professional trader, like I said, that's really just the goal of books, right? I believe that books are just a window for you to actually have a glimpse of how professional traders think, act, and feel on a daily basis so that you can emulate them, right? But that's it. It doesn't teach you too much about how to analyze charts like Brett Go, okay? Anyways, top 5 book recommendations. We got Essentials of Forex Trading right here, 10 Essentials of Forex Trading. This was the book that got me started. And then we also got Super Trader by Dr. Van Keita. And then The Mental Game of Trading, which is very good for trading psychology. And then Market Wizards, where Jack D. Schwagel go around interviewing the top traders on Wall Street, right? The best traders, the hedge fund traders, the billionaire traders. And then we got the playbook, right, which is honestly my personal favorite, which teaches you like really how to operate like a hedge fund. And you know what? I like that is not my favorite. My favorite is actually Best Loser Wins, right? This is an absolute monster of a book. It really just changed the way that I trade forever, right? So yeah, shout out to Tom Hargard, he's the man. But yeah, those are like the top 5 book recommendations. So if there's anything that I've learned from the market, it'll be this one thing. The money is not made in clicking the buy and sell button. The money is made in what you do before and after the trade. How you prepare yourself before the market opens. How you review your trading plan. How you reflect on your trade idea. How you improve your trading strategy using the data that you have collected from your trades. And that's why like nowadays I just do all of this stuff inside my trading super app Edgeflow, right? You can see this is really like the place where I can have all my trading systems and processes, right? I do my pre-market routine in here. I do my journaling in here as well. Every single trade automatically get imported in here. I even review my trading plan in here. I even look at high impact news in here. I even do my reviewing in here as well. I even do my meditation in here. Like literally everything is in one place, right? So yeah, I built this app because I was so sick and tired of like just juggling 10 different apps just so that I could trade profitably. And I was like, you know what, since nobody built it, I'm gonna build it. So yeah, Edgeflow, www.edgeflow.com, the best trading app. It's not even a trading journal, bro. It's literally the entire trading super app. It's a freaking powerhouse. Mate, but yeah, www.edgeflow.com, hashtag not sponsored totally at all. All right, before we go down to the car park, let me just quickly have a sip of the water. Or tea. You know, I usually drink tea in the morning, right? But now it's like freaking 5 p.m. so I'm just gonna have water. Gotta stay hydrated, right? Like that's one of the secrets of becoming a millionaire trader. Drink like 4 liters of water every single day. But oh my god, look at this view, man. Like every single morning, I come out here and I brew a glass of hot green tea and I'll just sit here and I'll just admire the view after my 15-minute meditation. And I'll just be reminded of how incredibly fortunate I am to be alive. Like just look at this, all right? Oh my god, bro, oh my god. Like how can you say that God is not real? God created something so beautiful, just like this. Look at this, man. And by the way, I don't think it's a coincidence that this year was the year that I got closer to God. And this was also the year where I moved into this new place. When I looked down and I saw there was like a church right there, and then there was a, I don't know, Catholic school right there. And I don't know whether you guys can see the text right there, but it says, believe that God truly loves you. And I really believe that. I believe that God loves you. I believe that God loves me. I believe that there is something divine within us, right? So I want you to really realize your full potential, right? So that's why I'm creating all of this content. So yeah, let's go down for the drive. Damn, we might be a little bit late. Looks like the sun is about to set right now. Look at this. All right, let's go down to the car park right now. And then, yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Man, it's funny because like I live in one of the highest floor here. And the worst part is honestly waiting for the lift. Like that's the downside of living high up in the skies, in the clouds. Other than that, not much complaints, man. Like there's not much construction noise. It's very peaceful up here. I love my life here, honestly. Alright, so right now we're at a car park. Look at my car keys. It's so cute, man. It's like literally a car. Isn't it quite cool? Alright, it's pretty damn cool. I don't care, it's pretty cool. It's not cringe at all. And we are just going to go get the car. Alright, so I can just press this button right here. Beep, beep. Oh, look at that. Oh man, bro, I still get so excited to like just drive this. Like I said, this is technically my mom's car since you guys saw the video where I pretty much bought this for her. But yeah, just look at how elegant and classy it is. Like look at the wheels, look at the way it's shaped. It's a little bit longer than the usual cars. And man, it's just such a nice daily car to drive. It's absolutely insane that my mom get to drive this every single day. But yeah, today I'm just gonna take this out for a joyride. And yeah, let me just go in there and just start the engine for you guys. And then look at this. Oh, I'm outside with an AMG TT. Oh my god, I love this shit, man. It's so welcoming. And then just look at the interior. Interior is insane, bro. Look at this, red on red. Looks crazy and shit. Ah, man. I swear, Mercedes-Benz may have the best interior, bro. Let's start the engine real quick. Oh my god, look at the welcoming lights as well. Jesus. Let me just show you guys like how this car actually sounds. Because this is kind of like a sports car, but it's more of like a cruising sports car. So it doesn't have like a V8 engine like a Porsche or like a Ferrari. But yeah, you might be curious how this car actually sounds. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna put this mic at the exhaust area, and then I'm gonna put this car on sports mode, and then you can just listen for yourself. Come on here, press this, and then change that shit to sports mode, right? So right now we're in comfort mode. Comfort mode is for like people who are gay. So you gotta go to sports mode, and boom. Now the bass is unlocked. And the cool part is that you can actually change the display. And I think there's like a very, very specific display for sports mode, which is this one right here. And look at that. Oh, now we are talking. And then everything turns red as well. Like just look at how freaking cool this is. And what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna play Drake new album, Iceman, and then we're gonna have a blast. But yeah, let me just show you like what's cool about this car. First of all, this nice little iPad right here. Second of all, you can have like this seat kinetics where you like, I don't know, just like have things that is moving on your seat itself so you do not fall asleep. And then you can position your seat automatically. There's ambient lighting, which is really cool. This is honestly the whole reason why I even purchased this car in the first place. But yeah, there's even this feature where I press this and then the thing will come up. Yeah, there's just all these like little cool features everywhere that makes it such a good daily car where you can just drive like every single day, right? And I just can't wait to like start playing this shit while we're on the road with the top down. That'd be pretty sick. And you can see like this right here. Oops, right here. This right here is the button that you can use to actually take down the soft top, right? Because this is a comfortable car. Yeah, so we're gonna take it down later on and just gonna cruise and just admire the Singapore skylines, right? So that'd be pretty nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not a huge car guy, to be honest with you guys, so I probably don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know what's the horsepower. I don't memorize all that shit. I just know that this is a very nice and classy car, and it's a fast car. Not as fast as like a Ferrari or Porsche, like I said, but it's fast, right? It is actually kind of like fast, right? I believe it can go 0 to 100 in like 7.9 seconds. So it's like, it's not super fast, but it's fast enough for my mom, right? I'm pretty sure my mom doesn't need a V8 engine. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Lots of carbon fiber everywhere. Carbon fiber, yes. Oh my god, all the car guys are like freaking orgasming right here. Carbon fiber, right? Which is really, really cool. And yeah, and dude, honestly, man, I'm just so comfortable right now. And I just love the fact that like the lights just keep on changing color by itself. And you can see there's 2 seats at the back. And unlike any other convertible, this one you can actually sit people behind, right? You can see there's a lot of leg room behind. Not like Mercedes S-Class, but you can see there's actually sufficient leg room behind for people to actually sit, right? Like if you're 6 foot, you can probably fit in there. Yeah.
Pardon, can you say...
Alright, hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Man, you gotta treat your AI well, man, before they take over the world and they start taking over the car and shit. I love you, Mercedes, right? You're the best, man.
Excuse me,
Wow.
could you say that again? I didn't quite catch what you said.
No, I love you back is crazy though. Alright, finally done setting up, you know. Had to set up the second angle right there. Gotta start recording over here as well. And then, yeah, then we can begin with the ride, the late night ride. I wanted to actually go and catch the sunset, but like it's 7:30 p.m, which means the sun has already set. But anyways, let's just go and get McDonald's and let's just chill out. Alright, so yeah, let's put this shit to drive. And then we can get the hell out of here. Right. There we go. Gotta get out of the parking lot, right? Giving you guys a little bit of like that POV. This is what I'm seeing right now, okay? So I'm gonna turn it out, right? I'm just gonna go one round for you guys, and I'm gonna set the camera down so I can focus on driving. But yeah, just look at this. I just love how smooth the steering wheel is. It's like, bro, it's so smooth to drive this car, man, right? There's all these safety features as well that like protect you and shit, which is good, right? Especially since this car is driven by my mom all the time. But yeah, just look at this. Look how smooth this thing is, right? And then we gotta do a big boy U-turn right here. All right, big boy U-turn. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, now it's time to get out of the freaking parking lot, man. You can feel the power of this shit, man. Can I have some Drake, please? Give me some Drake, bro. Bro, I'm probably gonna get like copyright, but like whatever, you know. Who cares, right? Who cares about monetizing a stupid YouTube video when they just spent 151k on a trade? Come on now, man. Come on now. But yeah, man, we're just gonna go for like a sweet little drive right now. Driving in Singapore requires a lot of focus, right? Requires a lot of intense dedication and awareness. Like you actually have to be in the present moment and shit, right? So I'm like super duper locked in right now. And yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm driving responsibly. I'm a safe driver, right? Remember that that's the identity that I adopted for myself, like the minute I actually became a driver. And this means you gotta watch your speed limit, you know, because your family's life are literally in your hands, right, while you're driving. So that's like some a rule that I would never ever break, is to drive irresponsibly. I would never ever drink driving. I would never ever do stupid shit like getting a targi while driving, because it's simply irresponsible. Go somewhere with like a nicer lighting and I can speak to you guys properly. Wow, dude, can you believe how dark it is right now? It's actually insane, bro. And it's also like because like we are in the mountains right now, you become the label that you have given yourself. If you tell yourself that you are a professional trader, you are going to start to think, act and feel like one, which means you're going to start journaling your trades. You are going to start following your trade plan. You are going to start reviewing your data. You are going to start showing up every single day with discipline. And when you change the way you think, act and feel, guess what? You pretty much change your identity. And when you change your identity, you change your actions. And when you change your actions, you change your trading results. You change your life, right? So understand that your P&L is literally a reflection of you. So if you do not like your P&L, then chances are you gotta change yourself, buddy. You gotta change the person in the mirror. Yeah, but anyways, enough of me yapping right now. I'm just super hungry right now. It's like 7:40 p.m. right now. Was supposed to watch the sunset, but we all know how that went, so I'm just gonna go for a drive-through. Gonna get McDonald's, and then honestly, like I don't even eat McDonald's, bro, but like I see all these freaking trading gurus, see all these influencers driving their supercars in Miami or Dubai, and then they always go and get McDonald's. I don't know why, right? It's I don't know. Is it so that you can like flex that you're rich but you're still humble? I don't know, right? But anyways, I've never really gotten like a drive-through before, so this is my first time. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But before we do, let's get the top down real quick, right? So yeah, you can see this is how you can actually get the top down. Just press this, and then when you do, look at the top just start coming out, which is incredible. You guys probably can't see shit right now. Can you guys even see anything? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got the top down, and then the tinted windows will start coming down here as well. Oh man, the lighting is so much better right now. And then once this is done, this is where we are going to start to go for the ways, and then we're gonna find a McDonald's nearby, and then we'll just cruise. Right, so yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm just gonna keep all the equipment, and then we're gonna go for a quick drive listening to Drake. I already take down like the top because I just prefer to have the aircon on, but like this is just such a vibe, man, especially at night when it's like it's not too hot, it's also not too cold, it's just nice, you know.
late night drive vibes.
Quick little POV real quick. Right, we got the views. Right, you can see right there. 360 view real quick. So right now we're out here in the highway. It's gonna be like super duper loud. But yeah, you can see this is the Singapore street. Right, it's very packed. Right now it's like Saturday night, so I'm pretty sure people are rushing to the club, or like people are going out for like a nice little meal with their family and shit. But yeah, it's just the culture here, man. It's a city, you know, it's a small little country. I love it here. It's very peaceful, it's very safe and secure, it's clean. Like, there's really nothing to complain about Singapore, except for the fact that like it's kind of expensive. But the thing is, like, which city is not expensive, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you want to enjoy this quality of life, that's just the price you gotta pay. And I'll say like, it's pretty worth it, man. It's honestly pretty worth it. But yeah, right now we're actually on the way to the central business district in Singapore, right? So that's where we are planning to get the McDonald's. That's like the nearest McDonald's. So yeah, that's that.
Hi, hello.
Hello, can I get a 6-piece McNuggets with fries and make it a meal, please?
Size?
Yes, please.
For the drink?
Can I have milk?
Milk. Any model?
That's all, thank you.
Okay, let's see. Curry sauce, huh?
Sorry?
Curry sauce, right?
Yes, please. Curry sauce, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Fun fact, this was actually the McDonald's that I used to visit back when I was working a 9-to-5 job, right? Back when I was doing the internship at the real estate company, earning about like $650 an hour, back in like 2021-ish. During lunchtime, I would actually come to this McDonald's and get food. So yeah, it's kind of like a full circle moment right now. It's incredible.
I couldn't find the entertainment source.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So I just got my McDonald's meal, right? The nuggets and the fries and some milk. Don't judge me, right? I'm a grown-ass man. And there's this thing on my dashboard right now. It says anti-theft protection prime. I don't know what's actually going on here. But yeah, it looks like I need to give a call to Mercedes. Hey Mercedes,
How can I help?
can you put my address in?
Pardon, would you repeat that, please?
Can you send me home, please? Please, Daddy? Alright, so quick little update. We are parked in a car park right now, and I pretty much restarted the engine, and thank God the anti-theft protection thing is gone. Not sure what happened right there. Anyways, nothing to complain about Mercedes, man. I just do not know how to operate this software yet. There's a lot of things going on in here. There's a lot of cool features. I need to spend more time to understand this. But let's just say that I know this car better than my mom, right? Because my mom probably have absolutely no idea how to even operate like the parking cameras and shit. There was this one time where she just got the car and then she drove here on the road, and then she realized that the left rear view mirror was like pointing all the way down, and then she did not know how to bring the mirror back up. So my dad had to sit beside her, and my dad also don't know how to use this freaking car because he's a boomer and he doesn't drive. So my dad has to like sit beside her and just tell my mom and just help my mom check blind spot and like check if there's any car on like the left lane itself, which is crazy. And I don't know how she survived the car ride. It was like 30 minutes, but yeah, she did that. So yeah, lots of cool features in this car itself. You know, there's gonna be plenty of time to explore, but for now we eat, right? So I'm gonna start eating my McDonald's, which is probably gone cold. You can see right here, drink my little milk. Okay, drink a little milk. And yeah, and then I'm just going to speak to you guys about trading, right? Trading psychology and shit. Just give you some tips here and there. And bro, oh my god, my mom is probably gonna scold me for like eating in the car, right? She does not like it when people eat in her car. And she's also probably going to scold me for drinking milk. You know what? I sound like a freaking mommy's boy right now. Who cares? I'm a G, bro. I just made 131k. Who cares, right? I mean, I'm the owner of this car, technically, since I bought it for her. McDonald's in a sports car. I don't know why you guys like it, man. It's weird as hell. I prefer to have my steak while admiring the view in my penthouse, man. Well, yeah. It's alright, I guess. It's alright, I guess. Now, a lot of traders think that losses are the hardest part about trading. But I will argue and say that that's not true. I would say that winning is the hardest part about trading. Because when you win, you start feeling overconfident, especially after you have won 3 trades, 5 trades in a row. And then when you start feeling overconfident, this is where you start making stupid decisions. You start deviating from your trade plan because you think you know it all. You start feeling overconfident and cocky, and you start moving your stop loss because after all, you are the best trader in the entire world. You start to disregard your risk management rules because you don't need it. After all, you just made 105k. And this is where you start to mess up, right? It's like the moment you let your emotions, the moment you let your ego and pride get the hang of you, that is where your downfall will start happening. That is where whatever profits that you have earned will start diminishing. So it's easy to make money, but it's difficult to actually keep the money that you make. That is why, like, after 7 years of trading, I have decided to have like this rule for myself, where I always make sure that I walk away after a win. Right? I always make sure that I protect the win. And what I basically mean by that is that whenever I win a trade for the day, I'm done, right? Or when I hit the profit target for the day, I'm done, right? So you need to have like some form of limit just like this to prevent you from over trading, to prevent you from, just giving back the profits that you have made back to the market itself. So for me personally, it's like, if I make 2R, if I make 2%, I'm good, right? So for example, today, I risked 60k, made about 130k on the trade itself. I'm good, right? Obviously, I can make more, but that doesn't mean I should, right? Because you gotta know when enough is enough. And I know for a fact that, like, if I continue trading, the next trade will be worse than the first trade. Because I've already spent all this energy and attention into preparing for the first trade. Right, so by definition, as you all know, energy is finite. So obviously the next trade that you take, you're not going to be as focused and locked in as you were when you were taking your first trade. And when that actually happens, guess what? Poor decision making lead you to making stupid decisions, lead you to taking unnecessary losses. As I always say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So learn how to protect the win at all costs, right? That should be the lesson. It shouldn't just be to make the profit, but it should also be to keep the profits that you have made rather than constantly giving back to the market. And another tip that I'll give you guys is to just stick to one trading session. For me personally, I always show up during the London session, no matter what, no matter I feel like it or I don't feel like it, irrespective of my emotion or how I feel for the day itself. I show up on London session, scan for my trading opportunities. If there's a trade, I trade. If there's no trade, I stay out. And I definitely do not continue trading all the way to the New York session as well. Because in my first year of trading, what I'll do is that I'll try to trade every single session. I'll try to trade Asia session, New York session, London session. I will try to trade from the morning all the way to at night. And then what tends to happen is that I make a lot of money during the Asia session. I could be up like a few $100. And then during the London session, I make another few $100. And then during the New York session, I lost everything. And I gave everything back to the market. In fact, I'm actually down like a few $100. So I actually didn't end up going back to square one, but going back to negative, right? So that was absolutely stupid. So I was like, you know what? Moving forward, I'm just gonna stick to one trading session. And trust me when I say that, when I do that, my trading drastically improved. My trading results literally like, maybe not 10x, that's a little bit dramatic, but literally like doubled, right? Like my P&L literally became like so much more nice to look at because now I'm actually keeping the money that I make rather than constantly giving back to the market, right? That probably makes sense, right? Does that make sense? Just let me know that down in the chat. Let me know down in the comments, not even in the chat. I'm so used to like doing the coaching course and the live session that I'm calling you guys chat now. But no, let me know down in the comments, right? And by the way, if you guys want more like raw and unfiltered videos just like this, where you can just see like my day-to-day, you can just see that I'm an ordinary human. I'm not a freaking chart genius. I'm just a guy who have went through a lot of trials and tribulations and just made a lot of mistakes and just learn via trial and error. And yeah, you can see that I'm really no different, man. And if I can win in this game, I fundamentally believe that you can do, right? I'm always going to be rooting for you even when nobody does. So yeah, learn how to protect your win, right? Learn how to not let your ego and pride take control of your trading. Learn how to like just continue, stick to the plan, set a target. Once you hit the target, stop trading for the day. And then next day, go back to the plan, right? Review the plan, plan the trade the plan. That should be your mantra every single day. Plan the trade the plan. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna head up to my house right now. My freaking nuggets are getting cold, man. I'm kind of sad right now, bro. The fries are cold, the nuggets are cold, the milk is cold, which is good. But man, I'm famished. It's like 8:30 right now. But hey, the dedication to make this awesome content for you guys is unreal. So make sure you all like and subscribe, all right? Let's hit 2 milli subscribers by the end of this year, all right? Let's do it. Bro, I don't know how you guys do it, man. I'm like struggling to eat and film at the same time. Right, bro, this is not cool, man. This is not even fun anymore. I want to sit down in my own house and just eat, bro. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna go back to the crib, and then I think it's better to speak to you guys there than over here. It kind of sucks, but whatever. Time to head back to the crib. Bro, I'm so fucking stupid. I just realized that I was already parked. And then I put the drive, and then I was like, yo, let me just go and find a parking spot. But I'm already parked, all right? So now I have to re-park. Like I said, guys, I'm just an ordinary human, just like you guys who make mistakes. All right, home sweet home, baby. I just love coming back home, man. Life of an introvert, man. If you guys are an introvert, you will know exactly what I mean, bro. Just love coming back home. And I'm just gonna chill right now. And yeah, just gonna eat and then we will catch up, alright? Alright, I just finished eating the McDonald's, the nuggets, the fries, and the milk. And it just reminded me how much I hate McDonald's. Like, honestly, it's been like months since I ate McDonald's. I don't like eating McDonald's. It's just not my go-to meal. Like I said, I prefer a good medium rare steak. And yeah, like, man, honestly, just bought the McDonald's for the vlog, bro. It's like that's the only drive-through you can have in Singapore, right? There's no drive-through Starbucks or like anything here. The only thing in drive-through here is McDonald's, and I think like there's some Indian food drive-through like somewhere near here, but that's about it. There's just not much drive-through. So yeah, man, the only reason I even purchased the freaking McDonald's was for the vlog. But yeah, man, you guys know the shitty feeling that you get when you eat McDonald's. I think it's the most evil business in the entire world. Not exaggerating at all, right? But yeah, maybe that's another topic for another day. So just a quick little update on my portfolio, right? An update on the road to 10M. Yesterday we bought about like, maybe not yesterday, but like a few days ago, we bought about like 100K worth of Bitcoin. So that's that. And I bought it at around like 60K-ish, right? So I literally bought like one Bitcoin for 100K SGD. So that was pretty nice. But yeah, and then since then, price has just been continue dropping, right? Buy the dip, right? That's what they say. And then the dip just dip even further. Right now, the crypto portfolio has about like 500K. Let me just check real quick. I think it's about like 500K. Okay, because Bitcoin has been crashing. So it's like 450K right now. But anyways, the portfolio have about $500,000 in crypto. And then I got another stock portfolio, and that one is at around 1.5M. And then I got another stock portfolio which has around like 500K in it. So if you add that up, I have around like 2.5M invested into stocks and crypto, and that's excluding like real estate and stuff, right? If I include real estate, it's like easily like 5M. Yeah, 5M. Yeah, but I guess I just wanted to like let you guys know the importance of really making money work for you. Right, because at the end of the day, trading is still about exchanging time for money. You're still pressing the buy and sell button. You're still taking the time to like, analyze the charts and all that shit. But with investing, you're actually making money work for you. Like your money is just growing without you needing to be there all the time. So please do not be like this stupid 19 or 20-year-olds who just spend their trading profits recklessly without thinking about the future. Trust me, I've been there, done that, and I can tell you that you should go and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You should go and have fun, right? Spend the profits, experience the fast car, right? Go to Dubai, do whatever you want to do. But once that's done, once you have the fun, think about your future, right? Think about really just investing to ensure that, you're able to retire early, ensure that you can become financially free. I just tell myself that, no matter how much money I make from the market, I will always make sure that I only spend like a small portion of it. And then the remaining of it, I gotta invest it or I gotta save it, man. Because the last thing you want to be is the person who have made a lot of money and then just declare bankruptcy, right? The last thing you want to be like one of those guys who made millions overnight and then lost it all like in a few weeks and then now they're back to square one. So I genuinely have your best interest in mind. So I'm telling you right now from the bottom of my heart, you gotta start invest, man. Right? Making money is one skill, keeping it is another skill, just like what I mentioned earlier. Once you have learned to make some money, just take a portion of it and then invest it as soon as possible. And just understand that like the earlier you invest, the better it is, because the longer the runway you will have to compound your profits. A few days ago, I was on a live trading session with my students, which I do bi-weekly inside the 1% Club, my mentorship program. And then this is where I just analyze the charts and just give them my trade bias and my thought process and what to expect for the next few weeks for the different markets, right? Forex, futures, indices, commodities, and crypto, right? Just letting them know like how I see where the market is moving toward next, right? And then I told them that, hey, right now, we are super overextended in the stock market, right? Price is at all-time high right now, and there's a very high chance that price is gonna start pulling back, right? So I pretty much told them that, hey, price is gonna crash. It's gonna crash real soon, and when it does, it's going to go really, really bad, right? So yeah, and then literally the next day, or rather 2 days after that, you can see price collapse all the way down here. And this is when I had the live trading session, right? It was on Tuesday, so it's somewhere around here, right? Tuesday, 2nd June, boom, a few days later, market absolutely collapsed. And this is like, I don't know, like my 10th time of predicting the stock market crash. That's just the power of technical analysis, right? When you really understand how the market move, why price move, you're able to predict to a certain degree as to like when price will reverse and where price will move toward next after it's reversed. In this case, pretty much draw up these zones right here, told my students that, hey, these are the main demand zones that you should pay attention to. Once price break out of this demand zone, it's going to go to the next one, and it's going to go to the next one, so on and so forth. And this right here is the extreme demand zone, and look at where price went to. It went all the way down here to the extreme demand zone because there was just so much selling pressure, so much momentum in the market. But yeah, man, stock market has just been absolutely crazy this year, huh? Like 2026 stock market price action is absolutely insane. I'm gonna be honest, this is not the best year in terms of like returns so far. Like we are halfway through the year itself, the returns are quite shit, the markets are quite choppy. 1 minute it's going up the all-time high for no reason, and then the next minute it's crashing like crazy. And I think that's just the nature of the beast, right? Like with so much uncertainty, so much volatility going on right now, this is just the price action that we'll get. So my advice for people who are trying to navigate this sort of like choppy market condition is you got to decide whether you want to trade this sort of market condition or invest in this sort of market condition. Because like this is actually a pretty good time to invest, but it's not a good time to trade. And investing and trading are completely different games that require different rules, different strategies, which also means that you will have different goals, right? Which also means that you adopt different trading styles. So if you try to impose the rules of investing into trading, you will fail. If you try to impose the rules of trading into investing, you will also fail because they're two completely different games. I guess like what I'm trying to say is that go and clearly define what you are trying to do. So if you are trying to trade this sort of market condition, my best advice would be really just make sure that you manage expectation, right? Because at any point of time, price can just reverse very aggressively. So if you're looking for longs and you can't see anywhere to target because price is at all-time high, then consider taking profits at the first sign of reversal. Or if you're looking for short, then you might want to like do like what I've mapped out right here, right? Like just exiting at the next demand zone. For example, if I were to enter or sell right here to short the peak of the market, I would just get out right here, right? So I wouldn't try to hold it past here because there is no guarantee that price is going to take out that level right there. It's like that's how you should be trading this sort of market condition, because there is so much volatility right now, so much uncertainty in the market. You should just be thinking about how to catch this small move in price. And then if you're investing, man, I know it's been a tough ride, hey? Trust me, like I said, I have over like what, $2.5 billion invested, and I watch my portfolio fluctuate every single day, and when it does, it's like up 20K, up 120K, down 50K, right? It's crazy right now. It's like a roller coaster right now. But then I always remind myself that time in the market always beats timing the market. So if you're investing, you're planning to park your money in those good assets for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years, then what happens on a day-to-day basis doesn't affect you whatsoever. You shouldn't be fazed by the daily move of the market itself, because your time horizon is 5 to 10 years. And that's when you are planning to exit, right? 5 to 10 years later. So why would the day-to-day price action affect you? In fact, it should encourage you to invest more. And that's how I've been operating, right? I don't try to predict the stock market. Like, I'm extremely good at trading, not trying to toot my own horn. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to toot my own horn, right? Like, if I have a freaking horn, I'm gonna toot the shit out of it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm pretty good at trading. As you guys can see on my second channel, Brad Trades, I would say like I'm pretty profitable, right? I'm better than the average retail trader. So yeah, tooting my own horn right there. But when it comes to investing, I do not try to predict where price will move towards next. I just wait for great assets to come down to a fair price, and then I just park my money there. And I do that every single month, right? So every single month, regardless of where price is at, whether it's at its all-time high, I try not to buy at all-time high. I try to buy like during the pullbacks, right? But yeah, wherever price is at, if it's time to invest, I invest, right? So literally for the past 1.5 years, I've just been parking 6 figures every month. Every single month, I try to invest at least 100K to 300K, right? That's just my rule. That's why when you see me make like 600K a month from day trading or 500K a month from day trading, I always like invest a majority of it, right? So you don't see me living like a super duper flashy lifestyle where I'm going on a yacht and then I'm going to Dubai to freaking drive a Ferrari or Lamborghini, because I'm all about the long-term game, right? I'm all about playing long-term games, right? I want to make sure that I'm really well off, and I want to be like a billionaire, not because like I want to like just make that $1 billion, but because I want to become the person that is worthy of the $1 billion, and I want to impact 1 billion lives. Like that's the only reason why I'm interested in becoming a billionaire, just to make this world a better place. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the vlog itself. I know it's kind of all over the place. I had no idea. It's been long since I carry this DJI Osmo mic and like just vlog myself. So once again, just let me know down in the comments if you guys want more raw, unfiltered vlogs just like this, raw trading vlogs, where I just pick up the camera myself without my cameraman, and we just go and film some shit, you know what I'm saying? Just film some random ass stuff. Probably not gonna order McDonald's the next time I actually do this vlog. Yeah, like I said, I freaking hate McDonald's. But yeah, that's the vlog, right? I'm about to go and wind down right now. You can see, man, I'm gonna wind down. I usually have like this light right here. It's a moonlight, right? Yeah, it's a moonlight right there. Very, very cool, Brad. And then usually what I'll do to wind down is that I'll read some books, right? You can see there's books like all over the table right here. In fact, there's books like everywhere in my house, by the way. Like you can see there's books like freaking everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna read some books, and then I'm going to do a 20 minutes meditation, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And then we're gonna wake up, and then we're gonna do this shit all over again, right? So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see more vlogs just like this. And as always, remember, you're just one trade away. Mwah.